Well, so today our theme is the places we go when things are uncertain or too much. And as rare givers, we live in the uncertainty and the too muchness or apparent too muchness very often. And I mean, I feel like overarchingly life is uncertain and feels like too much because of the state of the world and everything that's going on. So then we lots of emotions come up, and there's stress and overwhelm, anxiety, worry, which is stress about the future. Um, and so it's good to understand the emotions and get what's actually here, and then be able to take the time to be present with whatever is showing up. That's all we can really do. Very very aware of emotions. I mean, I too, and I'm an emotional human. So I want to read a little bit from Brene Brown's book, Acts of the Heart, and then we'll meditate, and then we'll journal. So, stressed is being in the weeds. Overwhelmed is being blown. So we feel stressed when we evaluate environmental demand as beyond our ability to cope successfully. This includes elements of unpredictability, uncontrollability, and feeling overloaded. Stressful situations cause both physiological and psychological reactions. However, regardless of how strongly our body responds to stress, which increases the heartbeat and cortisol, our emotional reaction is more tied to our cognitive assessment of whether we can cope with the situation than to how our body is reacting. I found this really interesting because I always assumed that my emotions responded to my body freaking out. But really, my emotions are responding to my thinking assessment of how well I can handle something. Just as getting in and out of the weeds is part of every wait staff shift in a restaurant, navigating stressors is a daily part of living. However, daily stress can take a toll. In fact, chronic exposure to stressors can be detrimental to health. High levels of perceived stress have been shown to correlate with more rapid aging, decreased immune function, greater inflammatory processes, less sleep, and poorer health behaviors. So this is really what shows up, is this continued exposure to stressors is really the problem. And that's part of the life of a rare giver, is this continued exposure to stressors, uncontrollability, the unknown, factors just shifting, changing. And not only rare givers, also, as Susie was mentioning, the twins, neurotypical twins, it's like there's a lot of unknown. They're going in all directions at once. And so our nervous systems have to really expand and settle for us to be able to navigate this without getting too stressed. We want to keep our stress levels down. We want to notice when we're getting stressed and stop, pause, feel. So that's what we'll do right now. We'll meditate. Making yourself comfortable. Breathing. Taking this time to let yourself slow way down. Let yourself slow way down. And one thing that can help to slow down is to turn your attention toward the rhythm of your heart. Let's just feel the rhythm of heart beating, this consistent pulse that's moving through the body. This pulse that we hear of our mother's heartbeat when we're in utero. It's something we can trust, the rhythm of the heart. Just letting your breath be natural. Aligning with the rhythm of the heart. The more you can allow your awareness to sync up with your heartbeat just in this moment, the more you will be able to return to this pulse of your own heart in moments of stress, in moments where things are out of control and your heart will start beating faster. And just knowing that you can come back to this. Noticing how it is, and can you continue to come back to the pulse of your heart, the beat of your heart, this rhythm that is so trustworthy, that is so consistent. Just noticing what happens as you cultivate this agency over your attention. Coming back to the body, moving out of thoughts about the future, concerns, things that are uncontrollable. There are many things that are uncontrollable, out of our control. It's taking a little time to be right here. Just returning again and again to this trustworthy rhythm of your own heart. Place to anchor into. Taking another moment here. If you're ready, you can open the eyes and pick up a pen and your journal and reflect on your experience. Come back together. Taking a moment to finish up. Back when you're ready.